President Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship is stirring up concerns across the nation. It's been halted by 3 federal courts, but we are receiving calls and emails from concerned Oklahomans about what it could mean for sovereign nations. Our Alexis Young live in the studio. Alexis, you spoke with tribes and government officials about this executive order.
Lacey, that's correct. Under the 14th Amendment, anyone born in the U.S. is entitled to the full rights and protections of citizenship. But the Trump administration now wants to deny those rights to children of illegal migrants. The executive order faces legal challenges with 6 lawsuits brought on by 22 states, immigration rights groups, and expecting mothers. This also raises the question of who now qualifies as American, as many people would be considered a child of a migrant. Meanwhile, viewers have reached out to me asking what this means for sovereign nations, as historically federal agents have detained Native Americans and questioned their citizenship. Senator James Lankford got back to me stating simply, the Trump administration issued an executive order that was specific to birthright citizenship for people who were not legally present in the U.S. That order was paused, and the constitutionality of that specific issue is now before the court. Meanwhile, tribes like the Comanche Nation say all Comanches are citizens of the U.S. Given the prior breaches of our treaties, we are always concerned, Democrat or Republican, about whether the federal government will continue to fulfill its treaty obligations. We always remain ready to enforce our rights. Brett Chapman, a lawyer who represents Native nations, says any legal framework that undermines established citizenship rights sets a dangerous precedent, one that could in time pose significant threats to indigenous sovereignty. So ultimately, we'll have to wait and see what the courts rule. We'll update you when that comes out. Live in the studio, I'm Alexis Young for Oklahoma's Own News 9.